So guys, Gary here for Cruise with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and we're under the Bonham's tent with a 1965 E-Type barn find. How cool is that? Take a look at it. All the original patina is still on the car. Just awesome. Here at the Greenwich Concourse Elegance. So guys, Gary here from Cruise Classic Cars and Hot Rods. The show is here at Americana Day, and we have a lot of custom Ford Roadsters, Mercuries. Right back here we got a custom T-Bird. We're going to take a whole host of photos of the Americana cars and send them to you right up on the Facebook page. Don't forget, Cruise with Classic Cars and Hot Rods has its own dedicated Facebook page for this event. So you see our photos that we take, they're going to be uploaded there. So stick around. I have Anton here to talk about his wonderful Ford. How are you?
Well, thank you.
What brings you to the auction?
Well, the novelty of catching up with everybody that thinks about gearheads and motors and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great show, a lot going on. We're all showing our best.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, supposedly you have to get invited to the show? How does that work? Or you got to apply first?
Well, you apply for the position. That's
okay.
right.
Okay.
So I submitted my application. Asked a few of my friends if they put a good word in, and away we went.
Wow, nice.
The board is pretty prestigious. Wayne Carrera is on it.
Okay.
He's a definite fussy fellow. He likes first class cars. So
right.
You have to have period correct. It has a lot of guidelines. So to be accepted in, it's just great to be here on that pretense.
Absolutely. Now, how far in advance did you have to apply?
Only about 2 months.
Okay. All right.
About
nice.
2 months out, and what do you call it? You can submit 1 car, 5 cars, whatever you got.
Okay.
And the board will go over it. So it goes through the board of about 4 or 5 guys, I guess.
Beautiful.
And that's how it works.
So what can you tell me about your Ford? The year and
you're looking here at a '34 Ford street rod.
Okay.
Custom built by Larry Builders, Jim Larry up in New Hampshire. Oh, they do a nice line of cars.
It's a keep it in the Northeast, right?
Yeah, right. Right, exactly. And these guys are real fussy. You can tell by the nip and tuck on the finish of the trunk and the engine and everything else. This is a state-of-the-art hot rod Chevy crate motor. Okay. 350 horse, hooked up to a 10-track transmission, 5-speed with that 5th overdrive.
Oh, nice.
The unique
so it's a 5-speed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That makes driving on the highway real nice.
And that's what my wife and I do with it. We get out there and we like to just cruise with it. But thank you. It's a nice piece, as well as some of these other pieces of jewelry in here. And most of the guys here are driving them, so.
Yeah, no, that's good. I appreciate you talking with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So guys, Gary here with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and I'm here with Henry with his 1968 Shelby GT350 Mustang convertible. How are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
This event is gorgeous. Happens to be a beautiful day. What can you tell me about your vehicle here?
Well, this is the 1968 Shelby GT350. It's an all-original car. It has a 302 cubic inch engine, puts out about 290 horse. It's an automatic, and the color's candy apple red.
It's just gorgeous. Now, this has it been restored, or
it's been restored twice in its lifetime.
Okay.
I'm the 6th owner.
Okay.
But it's been restored twice, and it has a white top. But right now it's down because it's too nice a day to have the top up.
Right.
And it's a really lovely car to drive. You know, it's just a lot of fun, and on a day like today, it's great with the top down.
It really is. Now, how long have you had the car?
I've owned it for about a year.
Okay. All right. No, I mean, it's the restorations and the care that this car has been undertaken. It shows.
Thank you.
It really is nice.
It's a labor of love, just like any of these cars and anything in this hobby. And yeah, you know, when it comes out looking great like this, proud to own it.
Absolutely. Now, was this car? It's an original Shelby.
Yes.
Where did you find it?
It was actually right here locally in Greenwich at a dealer.
Okay.
He had acquired the car. I saw it online, and 3 days after he acquired it, I walked in, fell in love with the car, and bought it.
Oh, that. You know what? That's usually how it happens.
It is absolutely how it happens.
That's the car I love. And it just happens to be here. Here's the opportunity.
Absolutely.
You know? Perfect.
Absolutely.
Well, Henry, good luck with it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a pleasure. Nice meeting you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy the event.
Absolutely. So hi guys, Gary here for Greenwich Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and I'm here with Bill with his 1922 electric car. Electric car, it's incredible.
This is the steering tiller.
Okay.
This is the speed selector, so there's no gas pedal. There's 5 forward speeds, and that's how you control them.
Okay.
And if you want to
no
go
clutch needed or anything?
Nope. If you want to go in reverse, you push that pedal down, and you got 5 reverse speeds. It'll go comfortably, probably 35 miles an hour, but it's most comfortable around 25.
Okay, all right.
All the gauges work. Everything works in the car. All the lights and
probably manufactured or geared towards inner city driving.
Inner city driving, and mostly for women. That was the marketing target, because women didn't like the fuss of crank-starting cars, and gasoline cars leaked oil or gas, and it was just kind of a fuss. So.
Wow.
If you had money and you lived in a city and you were a woman, you would put your girlfriends in here and go shopping, and off you'd go.
And you could probably fit, what, 3-4 people in here, maybe?
We've had 5 in it if, you know, there's a little child in the back seat. So.
Okay, all right.
Bud vases are original to the car.
And here's the, what can you tell me about the dash here?
These are all original. That's a wind-up clock. The voltmeter and ammeter tells you basically how much more capacity is left in your battery, so you can judge how far you can go. And that's a speedometer and odometer that both work. So
back in the day, how would it charge?
Similar to the way you charge today, although there wasn't a universal electric system. You either could have AC, DC.
Okay.
You could have AC at 120 volts, 240 volts. So you had a charger, either a rectifier to take it to DC if you had AC in your house, or you had a motor generator set. So there was all sorts of different ways you could do it, but you'd go home and plug it into your charger. I have the original charger that went with this car, and it's quite the thing. It's
no kidding.
Big transformer box. It must weigh 150 pounds.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So was it like a 10-gauge wire or something?
It was pretty heavy. Yeah. and actually the demise of them, they outgrew as the roads got better in the 20s and gasoline cars could go into the country. The electric grid didn't go that far, so you couldn't charge them. Not like today.
Right.
So.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Now I see the sill plate here has Detroit Electric.
Yep.
Now, was that the company that made the car?
That's the name of the car. Yep, it's a Detroit Electric. There were 13,000 of them made from 08 to 1939. The heyday was in like 1910 to 1913, where they made several thousand a year. This year they made 143 in 1922. And they made them, they built them out of leftover parts into the late 30s, where they built 1 or 2, and that was the end of the company.
Okay.
So.
Now tell me something. You think with the advent of the electric cars and the Teslas and the like the hybrids, that this car would probably be worth a lot more money now?
There's so few of them. It's hard to know what it's worth.
I know. It's incredible. It's
like a cool car.
It really has not only a nostalgic and classic aura to it, but the concept was way ahead of its time.
Right.
And then we're trying to get into that now with efficiency.
And there were a lot of advanced things on the car. If you notice the curved glass is like that had to have been pretty high tech back in the 20s. And in the teens.
Absolutely.
So, yep, that's a piece of history for sure.
Absolutely. Well, Bill, thank you.
You're very welcome, Gary.
I appreciate it.
Nice chatting.
Thank you.